Today is a major milestone in the mission to create a safer life online for people across the UK. And we are absolutely ready now, Ofcom, to crack on with the implementation of these new laws. And we feel very privileged to have been entrusted with this role. In a matter of weeks now, we will come out with the standards that we expect tech firms to put in place to protect children and to make sure that all of us are protected from illegal activity like fraud. So we're excited to get started.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy JD. I hope you're all having a great day. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about something quite concerning, if I'm going to be honest with you. Whilst the world is distracted with many things right now, wherever it may be, the Houses of Parliament have just passed the Online Safety Bill, which on the surface is all about protecting children from harmful content, etc, etc. They want to make the UK the safest place for social media, and Ofcom will be getting involved to regulate this, the people who regulate TV channels. What could go wrong there, right? Apparently a lot. Now, before we get into this bill, if you could, make sure to leave a like rating, as it really helps out the video. If you're new, we're on the road to 60k, so hit that subscribe button and turn on bell notifications so you never miss an upload of us speaking out against today's madness. Nonetheless, let's get into this bombshell article. Fortune.com go on to report the UK's new Online Safety Act, the good, the bad and the ugly. 6 years in the making, the UK's Online Safety Bill is now a done deal. The country's House of Lords passed it yesterday, so it will receive royal assent and pass it into law in the coming days, and everyone should be paying attention to what happens next. That's because the new law is at the vanguard of a global push to make the online life safer, especially for children. Some of this stuff is in current US bills like age gating, and some is in the EU's under consideration chat control proposal, in brackets scanning messages no matter the place. The same issues apply. So already in those first few sentences we have a scary prospect: scanning messages wherever anybody may be. We all knew this was coming. So here's a quick breakdown, starting with the more obviously positive aspects of the incoming Online Safety Act. Self-protection. Social media platforms will have to give adult users tools to filter out harmful but not illegal content such as racist posts or those that encourage self-harm. New offenses. Sending a nude picture to someone to distress them and gain gratification. Cyberflashing will now be illegal and something that makes someone a registered sex offender. Also, sharing an intimate image, reel or a deepfake of someone without their consent is now going to be illegal. Publishers must keep kids out. Good, essential in theory, but the age verification and age estimation tools from which they must choose all introduce new problems around privacy and bias. Over to the communications regulator Ofcom now to figure out how to make this part workable. Social media platforms and harmful content. Again, kids are supposed to be shielded from seeing harmful content such as posts that romanticize or depict serious violence. Age verification or estimation again. Platforms and harmful content. Online platforms must remove illegal content quickly or even stop it from being uploaded in the first place. Civil rights advocates hate this because they see the definitions of illegal content as too blurry, thus forcing the platform operators to make constant calls about what is and what isn't allowed. And because it's too hard to appeal against preemptive upload block, they warn that the likes of Facebook and X may even have to block the upload of protest videos under the UK's draconian public order laws. Now that is very convenient, right? Because if another situation happens in a few years, and I think most of you know what I'm talking about, where people have to stay inside, etc, etc, and people don't like that, they want to go outside and protest, it seems like maybe these social media platforms will have to take down those videos, which doesn't offer a balanced view of the situation for people, the average person, the public, to make an opinion of what's going on. You have to show them both sides and not just what somebody else wants them to see. This is, again, very convenient. And now the piece de resistance, undermining end-to-end encryption. What has become known as the bill's spy clause will allow the government via Ofcom to tell an encrypted messaging platform such as Signal or WhatsApp to make it possible to scan their messages for text or child abuse material. Yes, the government did recently perform a slight climb down by saying it wouldn't try to enforce this until it becomes technically feasible to bypass end-to-end encryption without compromising users' privacy, but the clause will be part of the act, making it something of a sort of Damocles. I hope I got that right. Already, hardline Interior Minister Suella Braverman has used the looming law to warn Facebook parent Meta against expanding the use of end-to-end encryption on Messenger and Instagram. My call to Meta is to work with us more constructively to roll out end-to-end encryption with robust safety measures, because what they're proposing at the moment will make Facebook and Instagram direct safe havens for She reportedly told the BBC Today before continuing on Times Radio, "We want to encourage them to adopt the technological solution. We believe the solution exists whereby user privacy can be protected and child safety can be safeguarded." So no, the UK's threat to the integrity of end-to-end encryption is anything but neutralized, and now the government is even gaining the power to jail executives of companies that won't comply. Signal President Meredith Whittaker has reiterated her service's threat to walk if necessary. Posting on Blue Sky today, "We will do whatever we can to continue ensuring in the UK people can use Signal, but if the choice came down to being forced to build a backdoor or leaving, we would leave." So the CEOs have recognized the issues with this online safety bill and they're threatening to leave. And it's not only the CEOs, of course, this is going to affect the average person. Who is going to determine which social media content is harmful and offensive? And we'll focus on those parts because those are the things that are going to affect people the most. Who's going to sit there and say, okay, this is harmful, this is offensive? Is going against the mainstream narrative going to be an offense now? Is that going to come under the name of disinformation, which I've seen is going to be a big thing as well? If you post something that could be classed as disinformation, you could be affected by this. Is talking about woke culture, the direction the culture is heading in, going to be an offense because we just saying our opinions on this channel could be offensive to somebody else? Am I going to be affected by this? Are other channels going to be affected by this? Nobody knows what is going to happen, and that is the big issue. Who's in control? What's going to happen? Leaves a lot of people very concerned. As people, we question things, right? We look beneath the surface, which a lot of people are doing, because it's good they want to catch these people who do terrible crimes, right? They should be thrown in jail, never see the light again. It's just people are concerned about social media platforms now opening a bridge or giving that bridge to the government, to Ofcom, to come in and scan messages wherever anybody may be. People do not trust the people in charge, and that's not our fault. That's nobody else's fault apart from the people in charge. They've got no one else to blame. But leave your thoughts down below on this one. Ladies and gentlemen, what are your thoughts on this online safety bill? Do you think it's a good thing, or do you think whilst the intentions on the surface look good, it could be used in a very negative and draconian way? I would like to know. If you have enjoyed, please, for me, make sure to leave a like rating. If you're new, hit that subscribe button and turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video. Share this video. But until next time, it has been your boy JD. Have a great day, stay safe, and I'm out. Peace.